Hello community, I hope this video finds you well. For this week's video, I would like to discuss manifestation. As you know, this topic is near and dear to my heart, and I have been coaching people and trying to manifest myself many different things and shifting deep within my heart throughout my whole life. So the topic came up with a client, and she expressed frustration around having the tools and still getting triggered. And just the human frustration of sort of knowing something and not feeling like she's making any progress. And I think we all, including myself, really fall into this trap. That we think that since we have all these tools and we have all this information and we've been gathering information along the way on the path, but yet we still get triggered. And the answer is very simple. We are human. And simply because we have a lot of tools and a lot of practice, this doesn't mean that we don't get triggered. We are not non-feeling human beings. We are feeling human beings that are complex, and we have emotions, and there's energy running through our body. And when we have the tools, the benefit of being on the path and practicing is that we get back to center quicker. It's very difficult to live our lives in complete neutral all the time with no response no reaction at all. Some of us are better at this than others. Some of us really are spiritual bypassing in this way as well. And I always think of it similar to a cardiac stress test, right? They put us on the treadmill. We run as quickly as we can, and really what's testing the quality of our heart is not how high or how fast we can get our heart rate. It's how quickly we get back to the center. How quickly can that heart rate come back down to 120 or whatever our pulse is for our age? So I believe getting triggered and having all this great information on what it means to be a human and how to sense and feel our emotions, but yet act in an evolutionary way. I think it's measured, really, the quality of our nervous system is measured in how quickly can I get back to the center, not how perfectly I can respond, whatever that word actually means. Because there really is no such thing as perfect, in my opinion. So I'd like to share today a poem that I have been reading over and over myself and sharing with clients for many years. And the poem comes out of this book here, Sagal Rinpoche of the Tibetan Book of Living and Dying. Hope you can see it in the reflection. And I'd like to just read this poem to you because I think it sums it up beautifully. And I will include the poem in this week's video as well. So the name of the poem is The Autobiography in 5 chapters. Chapter 1, I walk down the street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I fall in. I am lost. I am hopeless. It isn't my fault. It takes forever to find a way out. Chapter 2, I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I pretend I don't see it. I fall in again. I can't believe I am in the same place, but it isn't my fault. It still takes a long time to get out. Chapter 3, I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I see it there. I still fall in. It's a habit. My eyes are open. I know where I am. It is my fault, and I get out immediately. Chapter 4, I walk down the same street. There is a deep hole in the sidewalk. I walk around it. Chapter 5, I walk down another street. Take that in, because that is the autobiography right there of change. It's not linear. We don't just go like a straight shoot. We are not perfect. The goal is not to be perfect. We are living, breathing human beings that are complex and beautiful in all of our processes. We are always in process, and the process is working through us. I hope acts as a really great reminder for you, for those of you that are trying to manifest something deep within your heart, and just to always have a compassionate inner stance towards what it really means to be a human. We are brilliant, we are amazing, but we are not perfect, and that's okay. That is part of our transformation, understanding that we're not perfect, nor is anyone else. So be gentle. Namaste.